Know your girl has told you multiple times, probably a handful of times, that so and so was in my DMs, so and so liked my picture, so and so said I was cute, so and so said I was beautiful. Is overly laughing at jokes. She's kind of like ha 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 ha. She usually just kind of laughs at your jokes. But when she's around other men, or it may just be other people, like you may be sitting next to her and y'all might be in a group, but when y'all in a group, that girl is overly laughing. She's overly talking about, oh wow, that's so funny. Ha ha ha. Like when she steps into a room, she's like overly engaging. Like you be kind of surprised at how engaging your girl is, you know? Cause I'm not saying she has a lot of friends or anything like that. I'm just saying she tends to laugh at other people's jokes extra. She tends to be overly engaged and like try to put her, point of view. Like she wants to kind of be in the scene. Like she wants to be noticed. You feel me? And that's a dangerous type of woman because they like to put themselves in situations. You know what I'm saying? So they try to make it their mission to kind of be like, ooh, let me say this, let me laugh at this so I can be a part of it. They want to be kind of accepted in a sense. But that's the part that's so dangerous because they want to be accepted. So when a man compliments them, they're not usually trying to walk away. They're usually like, oh, wow, thank you. Oh, my goodness. Like, I love that. Thank you for saying that. Oh, my gosh. So that's why when they tell you, usually, now, me personally, I don't want to hear another man complimenting my woman. Okay. I don't want to hear my girl saying, oh, so and so compliment. I'm telling you, it's been a handful of times where I was dealing with a woman, and she told me, oh, some dude, said I was cute. Some dude said you got a boyfriend, and whatever, like whatever the case may be. Now, me personally, I don't want to hear that. I don't think any woman wants to hear me talk about another woman because immediately, what do women do? They're gonna snap off. They're gonna pop off at me. But women do the exact same thing every single day. You know your girl has told you multiple times, probably a handful of times, that so and so was in my DMs. So and so liked my picture. So and so said I was cute. So and so said I was beautiful. So and so said if I had a boyfriend. Like the list goes on and on. So, and women do that just to kind of test how you're gonna take it. And me personally, I'm really not a big fan of that. I don't really say too much. I just be like, oh wow, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I usually be chill about it because it's not something I really want to hear, and nor do I really care about because I know you want me to. You know what I'm saying? I know you want me to pop off at you. I know you want me to. You know what I'm saying? I listen. I know that you want to get a reaction out of me, and it's not gonna happen. But the thing is, you're gonna find out surely but slowly how friendly your woman is. Because here's the thing, your girlfriend might have some male friends. She might. She might. Now, you may never see them, you may never hear about them, but she might have some male friends. And you may never know about it until you go looking through her phone. Now, I don't advise anybody to look through a girl's phone. That's just me. But what I am saying is, you're never going to know about it. If you do know about it, that should be a red flag to leave that relationship. I'm just being honest. I don't had a woman that was dealing with me hugged my best friend. I mean, I wouldn't call him a best friend, but hugged him. Hugged him. Is that the type of woman you want to be with? Is that the type of woman, oh, I need my hug? And listen, I'm not finna get mad at him. I'm not finna get mad at him. She didn't have to hug him. She didn't have to give him a hug. She didn't have to wrap her hands around him. But she did it to be accepted. She did it to be validated that this man is showing me affection. I went in my car and I left. It is what it is. I was like, all right, that's cool. That's fine. You know? So that, because honestly, she could have easily been like, all right, I'll give you a little fist bump or something. But she didn't do that. She could have been like, oh, I'm not the hugging type. I don't really do hugs. Like, what about a fist bump? She could have made an alternative. She could have said, no, I don't give out hugs. But she wanted to be validated. She wanted to be accepted. So the next time, a man may step to your woman, hey, it ain't on you. It ain't on you. You a man. Be in a man's place. You stand your ground. You stand beside your woman. But just know if he's talking to her, you don't say nothing. You stand there. If she's like, oh, if somebody, okay, I'll give you an example. If somebody is, if she gives another man a hug, that lets you know right then and there, you out of there. That tells you everything you need to know. If your girl is just, if you know what type of personality your girl is, it should alarm you when she starts acting erratically. She starts acting extra in front of people. I'm trying to get you to understand that just because your girl acts one way with you doesn't mean she's gonna act the same way with her. It amazes me. Like I know a female that I've talked to before act the same way. She's not like she acts, you know, she pretty much acts the same way as she does if we was out somewhere. Act overly too forward. She's not, just engaging, trying to talk to people. Like she acts the same way as she does with me. Now there were some hiccups in, when we, you know, first started talking, but in the end, she pretty much acts the same way towards everybody. We're sitting, if we're out in public, if we were out in public, she wouldn't act, oh, hey, I don't know you, but what's like, no, she acts like, okay, you my man, I'm walking with you, or whatever the case may be. So I know when, a woman is being a little bit too extra. I know when a woman is being a little bit too, you know, flirtatious. I can see that shit from a mile away because I seen it happen. So I know when a woman is being that type of way towards other people because she doesn't act the same way when she acts with me. Yeah, we may joke here and there, but when you start being a little bit too extra, then that's when it's kind of like, okay, what are you really trying to do? Because you try to laugh and be extra around other people, but then when you get mad at me, you don't want to say nothing. You know what I'm saying? You want to be quiet when you get around me, but then when you get around other people, you want to act extra. So I'm just here to tell you, man. Just be careful of who you're with. Be mindful of who you keep around you, because you never know. It could be one day a man try to ask for her number. she may tell you, and I listen. I've had a girl tell me, "Oh, I gave a guy my number out." I'm like, "That's great. That's cool. Go ahead, do what you need to do." But I won't be a part of it. I didn't tell her that, but I said okay and moved on. So you gotta kind of pay attention to the signs. Okay, you can't really you can't be like, okay, well, she's just a talkative person. You know she's not a talkative person. You literally be with that girl and talk with that girl a lot. So if you know you talk with that girl more than she talks to them, you know that she's being a little bit too extra. So nip that in the butt.